Hey there, everyone. Just taking a moment. I'm making sure the streaming is set up and ready to go. Let me just take a second. It's starting. Whisper, whisper. Okay, we got it. Fantastic. All right, that screen's closed. Hi, Elizabeth Hughes here. It's nice to be here. It's nice to talk with you. I want to ask a question specifically aimed at physicians, although anyone who wants to make some sort of transition or change in their work situation, in their career, may want to answer this question. So the question is, what is your relationship with your creativity? What is your relationship with your creativity? And if you want, you could stop the video right now and just say it out loud as if I'm listening, because, or as if someone's listening. Just answer whatever comes up for the top of mind. And if the first thing that comes up is, why is she asking me about creativity when what I want is to figure out a better job, or I want to negotiate my a better compensation package, or whatever. Like, what does my creativity have to do with this? Everything. The answer is everything. Your creativity has to do with pretty much anything new you want to experience. Period. Creativity is not limited to visual or performance art. It's not. It is not limited to those things that are tucked away at the end of your classroom day in high school. Is like, oh, I got to go to art class and sketch. So, for those of us who aren't very visually, aren't really good at visual arts, that was how it felt. Music I can do, but visual arts not so much. But whatever. Your creativity plays an enormous role anytime you want to experience something new. You have to create it, right? You have to create it if you're going to be wildly satisfied with whatever it is that you get at the end of the process. So, I see a lot of social media posts with doctors saying something along the lines of, I'm not satisfied with the current practice situation I'm in for whatever reason, compensation, schedule, staffing, whatever it is. I would like a different experience, a different situation. What do you all recommend? And the answers usually come in as something to do. Well, why don't you try direct primary care, work for the VA, cut back to part-time, whatever it is. What's left out of this entire discussion is the concept that you have to, the person desiring the change in professional situation, have to be very comfortable with creating something different than what you're experiencing right now. So if right now you are a hospitalist and you are finding it unpleasant for whatever reason, it no longer suits you, it's not the job that you want to do, you have to be okay with the actual process of moving into something different. Here's the thing. In medical school, very specifically, how much creativity were you allowed to have? 0, right? Everything you had to learn, every aspect of your education, and because the education was so all-encompassing, it really took up your entire life. Pretty much every aspect of your professional, intellectual career and personal career all was controlled by someone else. Creativity not only wasn't available, it wasn't thought about, it was actively discouraged, right? You were not allowed to, and for good reason, but you're not allowed to say, I'm not interested in this type of pediatric rotation. I want to do that one. That's not how it is. Like, I want to learn pediatric medicine in a totally different way. Not an option. Not an option. And so when it comes time to change your working situation, for whatever reason it is, the whole process of creating a new experience from something that isn't directly in front of you, it feels baffling. It feels like, I don't know where to start, how to create. Recognize that that is because the mere desire for creativity was more or less trained out of you. Not your fault, not your fault at all. But now that you've heard this and you've recognized it, it is your responsibility to allow yourself to create something new. You have to be comfortable with making something that doesn't exist in your reality right now. Do not necessarily leap out of your reality into someone else's reality and think, oh, that's going to feel okay. It probably won't. You are the person who's going to be having the experience, and it's going to be new for you. And that tension and discomfort you're going to feel in stretching and trying something new is supposed to be there. You do not want to have something where you just slot into another groove, because you're already in a groove. You're already in a rut right now. You do not want to put yourself into another rut. That place that feels comfortable is a rut that is, it's a rut. It may seem like a fur-lined rut, but it's a rut nonetheless, and you're going to need to get out of it. So when you are thinking about a career change, ask yourself first, how comfortable am I with actually creating something new? How willing am I to feel that tension of stepping into something different, taking that leap, that risk, even if it doesn't look like a risk? It is a risk because it's new to you. What is it that you most need in order to unleash your creativity so that you can see your new job, which you are creating, come true for you in the way that you most want? All right, that's what I've got for now. Think about this. Let me know in the comments what you think. I always love to hear from you. All right, I'll say bye for now, and I'll be